like I said, don't do this just for love. Do this for yourself, because there's a reason part one I brought up. Your life could be feeling very routine right now. I got sleep, eat, work, grocery store, repeat, you know. And like I said, yes, again, this is a reading about what's coming next in love. But again, I'm here for this collective. Again, go to part one to make sure it makes sense. In a way, you got to take more initiative as far as getting out of your comfort zone. But go somewhere where it makes you feel good. It doesn't need to be literally the devil. It doesn't need to be a place where you feel miserable. Okay, you know, like I said, use discernment. If someone is like pressuring you maybe to go somewhere you really don't want to go, don't go there. If, like, you know, I brought up in part one, partying scene for a reason. If that's not your vibe, that is okay. Not everybody's story results in, like, you need to find your soulmate in like a crazy party setting, or it needs to be super dramatic. No, it's not. You could simply bump into them and they're saying just switch up your routine, because you just simply never know. Okay, but I really want to see now. I'm actually going to switch to my Oracle deck. I want to see what kind of love, who is this person that is coming. Like I said, it's kind of like a fated meet is more what I'm getting. But let me see, who is this person. Oh my gosh, flow and then good action right here. But I'm hearing take action right there. It literally take action, it says that right there. But flow, trust, and go with the flow. That's what I'm saying. You don't need to force yourself to get out of the house. Like, don't just do it for love, or like, I'm only going here to see if I met my person. No, do it for yourself. Maybe instead of just taking, you know, a morning, instead of making coffee at home, go to a coffee shop. Again, you just simply never know. But do it too, like, it's kind of a message also. Get excited about the little things of life again. Okay, now we're talking. So then I got intimacy, marriage, and then, okay, pain right there. You know, that's where I was saying, like, that's where good actions being, you know, taking over. Because that's why I said in part one, this collective, you could have always been in relationships where you felt like you weren't the one, or you weren't the one to be chosen. Okay, with lust, passion, love right there. I'm getting you're about to meet. Again, that's where I said part one about this is going to involve like long-term commitment right here. Why is my cards all backwards? This is tripping me out. Okay, oh, and then I got options, more than one love, and then decisions need to be made right there. That was like flipped over right here. Okay, so you could like, you know, start dating at least, but even then I'm feeling like whoever is you're about to literally bump into, I'm going to be honest with that intimacy, I'm kind of getting that love at first sight type of ordeal. And maybe that is something this collective you don't really believe in, or if you do, you kind of shut it down due to your past. Yeah, I love you right here. Aw, I feel the happiness, enjoyment, and kindness. That's what I'm saying. That's what your guys are trying to push you to do, is go somewhere that you're going to feel good about it. It's going to make you feel good. Let me just do a couple more. Okay, so oh my gosh, union and commitment. I'm telling you, I think you guys are going to take off right off the bat. Okay, then I also got regret and then manifesting right here. You know, we got at the bottom of the deck, like we got earlier, was that options. You know, you have a decision to make. I'm hearing don't shut down your manifestations either. As far as if somebody bumps into you, you start talking. Maybe this collective, I'm hearing just, again, with that flow, go with the flow. Don't feel like it's under pressure. You know, don't. I know it's, you know, when you meet somebody new, it can be awkward and you freeze a little bit. But I'm kind of more hearing for this collective, I'm getting whoever you're literally about to bump into outside of your house. And again, I think it's coming very soon. I'm hearing don't blow it. Take the offer. If it feels good, do it. The only self-sabotaging with that pain is more to do with kind of what's been going on with your past, and that little bit of fear of what if I'm not the one. In a funny way, I'm kind of hearing a repeat. I'm hearing maybe your ex, your recent one, was kind of that love at first sight, and then you're going to meet this person that is also that love at first sight, and it may make you go in a panic mode. I'm hearing don't sabotage it. This is genuine. Don't let the past define you type of ordeal. But that's where that option's coming, is like maybe this collective. Another reason you're kind of anxious of like, oh, I want to know what's coming in love. I want it's coming in love. But maybe you have a tendency, especially, well, like I talked about in part 1, this overthinking of, well, I'm going to shut it down because this doesn't seem like, you know, it's kind of outside of my comfort zone, or just, you know, or, this might make me feel miserable. No, just live in the moment. Oh, okay, and then I got past life connection. But then bad influences, that's where bad habits, as I was talking about right there. Ooh, whoever you're about to meet. Oh my gosh, and I got family at the bottom of the deck. This collective, truly, whatever, like I said, is kind of coming your way. But, okay, 1 second. I just want to pull out my love cards and then I'll be done. Okay, so I got healing, family issues, and very soon. That's what I'm saying. I feel like for this collective, this is coming very quickly. What is this healing, family issues? Okay, and then I got flirt right here. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Maybe that is a sign for this collective, you know, also as well with that healing, family issues right here. I said in part 1, your first card was Ace of Pentacles. You're ready to soar. Maybe that is a karmic cycle, or just simply a lesson that you have conquered recently. Was you literally, with that saying right there, maybe you actually did forgive somebody recently. I'm hearing specifically a mom. Yeah, a heart-to-heart conversation at the bottom deck. Like I said, maybe that is pretty much another big detail, is maybe recently you've learned to surrender as far as kind of that forgiveness, or at least, even if it's something's not all the way healed, you're in the process of healing something from with someone. And again, I'm hearing specifically a mother figure, and that's why I feel like you're confident in doing I think I'm ready for love now. I think I'm ready for this next step. There is something about you feel proud of yourself, and you should. Let me do just 2 more and then we'll be done. And then, yeah, honeymoon phase. Oh, my gosh. Enjoy the bliss of the holiday time together. That's what I'm saying. Don't overthink it. Just enjoy it with this person. Get to know this person, of course. But, yeah, very soon. This is coming very quickly. Okay, and then stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance right there. That's what I'm saying. Don't be so like, oh, that sounds terrible, or oh, this sounds miserable. No, it should be fun. It should be exciting. And that's where I was saying your guides are trying to do for you, is like they want you to be in an environment where you feel good about yourself and this feels right and blah, 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 blah. That way you're going to be more optimistic on whoever, you know, bump into. Okay, let me just, I know I normally don't do it for general reads, but let me just kind of get my date cards, because it says it's coming very soon. And even then, these could be significant memories or birthdays or upcoming ones, okay? Oh, okay. So I got the 24th, 3 months from now or 3 months ago, 6 months from now or 6 months ago, the 27th, the 21st, March, November, 12th, 30th, September, 1 day, and the 13th. I definitely feel like sometime this month, you know, there is something that is going to come for this collective as far as, you know, running into this person. Like I said, it sounds like you're about to have a fated meet with somebody, okay? So everybody's going to be different, but for some of you, I feel like this is going to come in 24 hours. All right, and one more. Let me do now these are angel numbers you could be seeing right now. All right, so 0330-333, 2020, the year 2020 could be significant. 0303, 1011, 8888, 0505, 0550, 0808, and 1551. All right, I hope this helped. I love you guys, but until then, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.